All right, welcome into the halftime live stream. I'm Farzine Wasugi. Appreciate you guys joining me. Merry Christmas to all of you. And that was an interesting first half for the Kansas City Chiefs. If you told me they would lead the Broncos at halftime, I would have asked for you to take a drug test. But here we are nonetheless. And here's the crazy part. Denver is outplaying Kansas City in a lot of aspects. Double the amount of first downs, more than double the amount, almost double the amount of total yardage. It was 70 yards right before that 9-yard run for Kareem Hunt or whoever that was before halftime. I think it was Kareem Hunt. And I mean, it is just a different, it's just an unexpected first half. So what do the Chiefs need to do? Keep using your young guys. You got some young, hungry guys that want to go out there and make a statement. The offensive tackles certainly have been holding their own, I think, more than I think a lot of people realize. I know it's not the prettiest of games so far, and yes, it helps that Chris Oladokun does have that speed to work with. We've seen that in preseason games, and if anyone's had the opportunity to watch the Chiefs in training camp over the years, you've certainly seen that from Chris Oladokun. So keep that going. Keep that going right now if you're Kansas City. I know both teams are going to make adjustments when both teams are in single digits going into the locker room. Both teams certainly need a lot of adjustments that have got to be made right now. Kansas City only had one score, and that one score did come off that great play from Christian Fulton to Nick Bolta, which, you know, I think part of my I'm glad the Chiefs are leading right now, but I think part of the confusion is, okay, if we're seeing this from Christian Fulton, and I know the Broncos are not world beaters on offense, but they're still a good football team nonetheless. And for Christian Fulton to be doing this when the season is practically over for Kansas City, why? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this was earlier in the season. Why weren't they using Christian Fulton more? Brashard Smith, I know he just has one touchdown catch so far, so it's not like he's done anything too big. He's yet to get a carry in this game, but I'd like to see more of Brashard Smith. I think with that speed, it certainly can throw off Denver's defense right now. And listen, I know Denver, they haven't been in uniform in the first half with those drops. And by the way, big ups to Brian Cook breaking up that pass, but they just got to make that adjustment, just focus and try to secure those balls right there. You do that because they have 13 catches, 13 completions. The Chiefs only have 5. And I know the Chiefs are maybe relying on the run game, which is funny. Like now they're committing to the run game more, but I digress. Nonetheless, if you're Kansas City, get ready because it's going to be a dogfight in the second half. Yes, you got a lot of young guys that want to play spoiler. I know a lot of the media has been asking that. The Chiefs try not to really acknowledge that, but they know it keeps coming up. So they want to do something to kind of throw the Broncos off their sail a little bit and kind of make them fight even harder next week for that number 1 seed. And I guess the division, because then the Chargers really have an opportunity to win the AFC West. But I digress. I think as far as what you want to see from the Chiefs in the second half, keep playing well on defense. Don't allow those short open passes. I think Kansas City's been allowing that all year long. It continues to be an issue. That's been the biggest issue for the defense. I think the big thing is the defense this year has not allowed a lot of those big plays this season, and I think that's why they're allowing those short underneath throws, and you've seen Bo Nix take advantage of that. Take what you can give them. Take what we can get is what I meant to say. So you see Bo Nix just kind of taking advantage of that. 13 completions, 86 yards. He's averaging less than 4 yards per pass per completion. I mean, that's not great. I mean, Oladokun's averaging 3 yards per pass per completion, but he's also a guy who's never started a game before. So we've got two different guys here. It's been a defensive battle, and I'm curious to see how it goes. All right. Yeah, Brian Cook. This guy's due for a good game. Did anyone capture games eliminated graphic they showed of Kelsey? I did not. Yeah, Antoinette, they pointed it out on the broadcast, and I've seen some of the reporters point it out on Twitter. The crowd, man, props to the crowd. This is a game that, honestly, They had nothing to play for. And the fact that you have a lot of Chiefs fans who showed out for this game, pretty damn impressive. Why are they going for 7-yard pickups on 3rd and 10? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. How's the bingo card going? Dude, pretty good. They need what if Chris Jones gets a sack, we got ourselves a bingo. So bingo card is doing pretty damn well tonight. Even on Pacheco's long run, he finds a way to run straight into the vendors. Yeah, I noticed that. We still have 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought Carissa Thompson was about to announce something super important. No, she's just promoting why does Pacheco still run into blockers? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's just the way it's been for Pacheco this season. Defense needs to get more pressure on Bo Nix. Yeah, they've had some of that today, and I don't know what the pressure numbers are. Those will come out tomorrow, but I don't know. A lot of you guys are asking where I got this shirt. I don't know. My family got it for me for Christmas last year. I'll ask them. Yeah, Carissa Thompson is hot, but she also makes up a lot of injury or a lot of updates. Remember when she confessed to that and then walked that back real fast? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, she's nice to look at, but also not really the most ethical journalist, if you will. And I use that word journalist loosely. I'm a Chiefs diehard, and I don't want us to win another game. I'd rather have a better draft pick go Chiefs. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. I think everyone feels that way. And then when you're in the moment of the game, you're like, yeah, let's go out there. Let's go win a football game. Do I think Pacheco's on the team next year? I do not. That's why I want to see more of Brashard Smith. Like, come on. He just has that 1 touchdown catch for 2 yards, which is great. But I want to see more of him. Yes, we're seeing him on special teams. You know, what's interesting is Jalen Royals played, or he started the game, but they've yet to throw the ball in his direction. It's like, come on, man. Like, get that guy going. As our fan base want to win this game, I like the effort, but this is only about the draft for KC. Please lose. Chris Jones will get a sack. He's jawing at Knicks towards the end of the half there. Oh, I did not notice that. A lot of times I'm on social media posting, or I'm sometimes I'll just be taking notes, so sometimes I'll miss some of those things. 2 out of 6 the other way around. Yes, you have to put the winning score first, always. I've actually seen a lot of people in the media, not going to name names, that actually put the losing score first. No, that's not how it goes. You got to put the winning score, the higher score first. I learned that the hard way a long time ago. Is Travis retiring? Listen, he looks like he can still play. I think he's got 1 more season. The better question is, could the Chiefs pay him what he's asking for to come back next season? I did see that interview he did on pregame with Tony Gonzalez. It was pre-recorded yesterday or the day before, but yeah, I don't know. He's got some things to think about for sure. Yeah, his vision's not good. It's been that way all year. You think Kelsey comes back for 1 more run? I think he's got 1 more season in him. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's in Kansas City because of the salary cap situation. And listen, the number will go up, and we'll see what happens. So I don't know. We'll see. You never want to lose against the Denver Broncos. Yeah, Michael, I suppose, but it's like, here's my thing. Like, if the Chiefs win this game, I'll be happy, but I'm also going to have a lot of questions. Like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but it's like, how is it you step up against the Broncos, but you struggle against the Titans and against the Chargers and the Texans? It would just be weird. What do you think we will get from McDuffie when we trade him? Surely at least a first there. Yeah, maybe a 1 and a 3 or a 1 and a 4. Marcus Peters, who was an interception merchant, not the greatest cover guy, but always found ways to get interceptions. He got traded for a 2nd and a 4th from 2 different seasons. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what they get for McDuffie. Sauce Gardner was traded for 2 1s. Could they get a 1 for McDuffie? If they were to give a second and a third, I would take it. I would prefer a 1 and a 4, but we'll see. Especially with the draft capital, I will absolutely take a first rounder over a second and a third on a package deal. Yeah, see, that's my thing. It's like I would have so many questions if they won this game. Like, where the hell was this earlier? And listen, let's be realistic. Sure, we've got a whole half of football to go, and this Chiefs team, they look like they're hungry. I think some of Denver not leading at halftime has to do with self-inflicted wounds, such as the drops. The other part of it is Christian Fulton with that nice play to tip it to his teammate Nick Bolton there, because where did Kansas City start that drive? I mean, it was already inside Denver territory. They started that drive. Where was it? It was a 10-play drive too, 35. It was at the 35-yard line. Took them a whole 5 minutes. So Kansas City, I think their last 3 touchdowns that they've scored, 3 of their last 4 touchdowns have all been with great starting field position. You cannot always rely on that. All right, the game is back. I'm going to get out of here. Come back at halftime, or excuse me, after the game, and we will do the Chiefs Zone podcast live. I'll have the link for you guys to call in. You just got to click on the link, put in your name, turn on your audio, your video, and we will chat it up. You guys can call in after the game. Once again, I'm Farzin Vasugian. Appreciate you guys joining me. I will talk to you all after the game.